What the Tech? We're the channel that cuts right through the corporate spin. And today we are diving into Peloton. Because this latest disaster, it is so much more than just another recall. We're talking about a company that looks like it's breaking from the inside out.
Yeah, this quote right here, it absolutely nails it. See, Peloton's whole crisis, it's not just about a faulty part. It goes way deeper. This is a broken culture. And trust me, this is not the first time we've seen this play out. All right, so Section 1, Peloton's repeat offense. Another recall, another failure. Yeah, if you're getting a serious sense of déjà vu right now, well, you absolutely should be. So here's the headline. Peloton is recalling 833,000 of its Bike Plus models. And for what? The seat post? It can literally break off and detach while you're riding it. I mean, come on. This isn't some theoretical risk either. We're already talking reported injuries. And this covers every single Bike Plus sold from 2019 to 2022. Just wow. Okay, let's break this down. Section 2, the anatomy of a failure, or how history repeats itself. Because look, this isn't just some random part feeling out of nowhere. Oh no, this is a pattern, and it's a dangerous, expensive, and frankly, a deeply revealing one. Let's just look at the facts here. Put them side by side. Back in May 2023, Peloton recalled 2.2 million of their base bikes for this, you guessed it, the exact same issue. Their one caused 13 injuries. And now, it's the Bike Plus model. It's the same component, the same failure. You guys, this is not a coincidence. This is a repeat offense, plain and simple. And get this. That first recall cost Peloton a staggering $40 million in one quarter. So what's the crucial point here? It's that they knew this part was a critical point of failure. They paid a massive price for it, and they still let it happen again. So, okay, that's the news you'll read everywhere. But you're watching What the Tech, and you know we go deeper. Let's get beyond the press release, beyond the carefully crafted statements, and see what Peloton is really not telling you.
So you might be thinking, is this just another PR problem for them to manage? The answer is a hard no. This isn't about public relations. This is a systemic failure, right at the very core of their hardware business. And hey, if you want more analysis that actually cuts through all this corporate noise, do me a favor, like this explainer and definitely subscribe to What the Tech. We do this all the time.
Okay, let me introduce you to a concept I think is critical here. It's called integrity debt. Think of it like this. It's what happens when you just keep slapping Band-Aids on a wound instead of actually curing the infection. See, Peloton is sending out free replacement parts, right? But that's just triage. It's a quick fix. It does absolutely nothing to fix the real problem, the unresolved root cause in their design, their materials, or their quality control that let this happen not once, but twice. And this right here, this exposes Peloton's biggest vulnerability, which you could call subscription fragility. Let's be real, their real moneymaker is that monthly subscription. But what happens when the hardware itself becomes a liability, when people are actually afraid to get on the bike? Well, that whole beautiful software model becomes collateral damage. You just can't sell a premium digital experience on top of broken, dangerous hardware. It doesn't work. Which brings us to the corporate spin. Let's deconstruct it, shall we? It's time to talk about the uncomfortable truths that Peloton is really hoping you'll just overlook. So Peloton comes out and says your well-being is their top priority. Right, and what's their big solution? They're going to mail you a replacement part and just expect you to install it yourself. That's not care. That is, as this quote puts it perfectly, convenience theater. It's a deeply cynical move that is all about protecting them, not you. So let's just be crystal clear about what is really happening here. First off, they're asking you, the customer, to fix a critical, load-bearing component. They are literally transferring all the risk onto your shoulders. Second, when you see a failure like this happen over and over, man, that just screams corner cutting on design and materials to save a buck. And third, and this is a big one, if you happen to install that part incorrectly, who do you think is liable? Yeah, you. This has gone way beyond a hardware problem. This is a full-blown trust crisis. All right, so let's talk about a house built on cracked posts. What does real accountability actually look like? Because I can tell you right now, it looks a whole lot different than what Peloton is offering up. If Peloton were actually serious about fixing this, here's what they'd be doing. Step 1, a completely transparent, independent engineering audit to get to the real root cause. And they'd publish the findings. Step 2, mandatory professional installation for every single recalled bike. No more of this DIY nonsense. Step 3, they would actually monitor the safety of these bikes going forward, not just swap a part and walk away. And finally, step 4, they would offer extended warranties, credits, maybe even buybacks to do what's necessary to actually restore trust. So in the end, it all just comes down to this. Peloton can talk all day long about their fancy new features, their amazing classes, their next big holiday sale, but until they can prove without a shadow of a doubt that they can build a safe and reliable product, well, then every single one of their growth narratives is just a house built on a cracked seat post. And the real question now is, when's it all going to come crashing down?